So last night we came to my place to watch the fireworks. It's the most beautiful view you can get on this side of the hill. It's great. I'm so happy. And we're like, we're gonna see fireworks. We're definitely gonna see fireworks. And we saw a bunch of fireworks, but they're like 20 miles away. And we were waiting for one fireworks show to start, and it was Universal Studios, and it's literally in my backyard. Like, you can see Harry Potter World, you see everything. And I'm like, this is it. I'm so excited. And they start, and they're all behind one building. The only building.
The Comcast building.
The only building that blocks my view is the Comcast building.
Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification to get notified about new posts and to help the channel grow.
It's weird too. It's the Valley. It's the only big building in the Valley.
I don't know how to explain it, but it's the only building that's over 5 stories, I think.
Probably.
And it's about like 40 stories, probably 40 or 50 stories.
Yeah. Oh, it's big. It's like a New York City building.
And it's the only building there. And it's like so far away that it shouldn't even be blocking anything. But the fireworks were coming up right behind it. And I have this weird fetish for fireworks. And I couldn't get my fix. And now I'm trying to get Jason to come back with me to my hometown and watch the fireworks show because
can we not go to your hometown?
You hate my hometown.
No, I like it there. I've been twice already.
I like going to my hometown because it's just a lot of good energy there.
Why do you like it so much?
Because it's dead. There's nothing to do there.
But like, you're not going to get a great vlog. I mean, you'll get a great vlog. You could get a great vlog there, but why wouldn't you just go somewhere else for your vlog? Like, you're going to film. I don't understand why you wouldn't just...
Because my hometown just doesn't... It's so confusing to me. Everyone that lives there and everybody that just... it's just such a confusing place to me, and that's why I love it. Because it's
Why is it confusing?
Because I feel like people are stuck. Like, I feel like you're
fascinated with it.
And I'll go to the shopping mall and I'll talk to a shopping clerk and I'll be like, this is so like I shouldn't be thinking like this because I've only been to LA. Like, I'm not a world traveler at all. But I always think like my one of my best friends, Alex Newman from back home, like, he just stays at home all day. And I'm like, dude, do you realize like what's out there? And I've only been to like one other city,
right?
But that's how I look at. Like, when I go back, I feel like I'm like, like Forrest Gump, and I just ran across like all the entire U.S. and I'm like, guess what's out there, guys? I saw an alligator the other day.
So you want to go back there? And
no, I don't want to go back there and like think about how depressing it is. I like how like mellow it is and like nothing's going on because like it's like the most laid back environment ever.
Does it lift a lot of pressures from you? Because you're under a lot of stress.
It stresses me out more because when I'm there, it's harder to get footage. But it's a lot more just relaxing in its sense that like nothing's going on.
Well, it's either relaxing or it isn't.
I know, it's like a weird in between, Jason. I don't want to get into it.
It's not like you live.
Jason,
it's not the beach.
Stop.
It's not. It's going to be hot.
I know.
You don't even go into the city.
Okay, we won't go back.
No, I want to go.
They're happy?
No, I want to go, but let's just go somewhere else too.
Where do you want to take a trip?
Let's go to take your vlog to Amsterdam.
I can't leave the country.
You can. You said it takes 3 weeks. So if
takes 3 weeks, guys.
That's nothing.
Let me fill people in on my legal status, just so we
David's
don't have to.
running from ICE. He's been running from ICE for a while.
I'm what you would call a dreamer. It sounds so damn lame. They gave that a name on purpose because they just hate immigrants. They're just like, fuck you guys. You guys are dreamers.
Look at these stupid fucks.
They should have called us like fairy butterfly print. I don't even know. Listen, anyway, I'm a dreamer, and basically it's my parents took me here not against my own will, but like I had no choice because I was so young.
Right.
So it's not like I made the decision to come here and like migrate. And I was like 6 or 7 or 5. I don't know how old I was when I got here, but my visa expired. So I wasn't allowed to stay here anymore. I had to move back. And I'm not like, I'm on the border of being an illegal citizen, an illegal immigrant. Sorry, I'm not a citizen. I'm not a citizen of the U.S. And I'm on the border of being an illegal immigrant. And it sucks because like I couldn't get my driver's license because I didn't have a social security number. So I got it when I was like 17. And that's when I finally got my license. And I can't leave the country. This is what I heard from my lawyer or from my parent. I don't know who I heard this from, but if I leave the country without telling anybody, I wouldn't be able to re-enter or try to re-enter like legally for another 10 years. So it's like in Pirates of the Caribbean when Orlando Bloom steps on land and he can't go back for another like 40 years or whatever.
Right.
I'm in the same situation. I'm a pirate.
And also you're a huge cock like Orlando Bloom too.
I have a huge cock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that about Orlando Bloom?
That he's a huge cock?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
There's some pictures that came out a few months ago. I've got a whole dossier on it. I'll show it to you later.
Yeah, he looks like he has a huge
No,
penis.
but so if you went to like Mexico,
Thanks for making light of my immigrant situation.
I said you have a big cock.
I'm kidding. I said you have a big cock.
So if you went to Mexico right now,
What I would have to do is I would have to tell my lawyer.
but let's say you didn't, then you went to Mexico and they wouldn't let you be. Would they send
I
you to
wouldn't-
Slovakia or would you stay in Mexico?
I can stay wherever, but I can't enter the U.S. again.
Can't come back.
What's so screwed up about all this is I mean I'll be honest. I paid a lot of money in taxes last year. I paid.
Sure.
I can tell people how much I paid, right? Is that normal or do people not say that?
I think it's okay.
Yeah, I paid. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's weird now that I've hyped it up. Well, now I'm hyping it
Now
up.
I
even
want to
more.
know.
I mean, I paid a couple $100,000 in taxes.
Sure.
Which is ridiculous for not being a citizen. You know what I mean? Like,
No, you use the roads. You really use the roads. I've seen you drive.
that's my toll.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
No, it's screwed up how I can't re-enter and enter the country when I'm giving it so much money.
It's messed up for sure.
And I don't know.
So why can't you?
And like, if I wasn't a dreamer, like, basically what a dreamer is, like, Obama pardoned a bunch of immigrants, and that's what it was, a bunch of students, and it was me. So if he wouldn't have done that, I would have gotten deported. So that's what he did, and that's.
So wait.
And right now Trump's elected, so like I'm not making any progress, guys. I don't know anything about politics, so if I'm like messing things up, and you're actually like also a dreamer, and you like, I hate saying the word dreamer, and you know what the situation is.
Said it a bunch.
Yeah, I know.
So when that happened, when Obama, were you like kind of like worried that you were going to get deported before that happened?
No, I was so young, I didn't even know.
But
parents,
Obama was only president 8 years ago. So when you were 10,
my parents told me that like I was excited to get my driver's license, and I still remember like I was in the car with my dad, and that's when my dad like broke the news to me. He's like,
what did he say?
He's like, you can't get your license. I'm like, what do you mean?
Get your license, David.
Do it.
You cannot get your license, David.
Why, Dad?
Fucking, I don't know. It's fucking, you're a dreamer.
Because you're a dreamer.
You will always be dreamer.
No, but yeah, what was it?
So he said you can't get your license. And what did you say?
And I'm like, why can't I get my license? And he's just like, you don't have a social security number. And I'm like, what does that mean? And he's like, you're not like legal.
Were you like
here.
at the DMV and he broke this to you?
No. He's like teaching me how to drive. He's like, yeah, this is all for nothing. No, this was like, I was going in my sophomore year, junior year, whatever, and this was when everybody was taking their driving test or whatever.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't take it because I didn't have it. And
So did that bum you out? You couldn't get your license?
yes,
You were
dude.
so bummed.
And like I took it out on my parents. I'm like what the hell's wrong with you guys? Like
Right.
you had X amount of years to fix this. And like I've talked to my lawyer. I've spoken to my lawyer.
Either one works.
Anyway, I've speak to my lawyer. And I can say this, man. I'm illegal.
Speaketh.
And I talked to my lawyer, and he's just like, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing I can do.
How did you get the Social Security card?
I don't know. Oh, that was, I think, because of the Dreamer Act.
Okay,
And
so
that was because of the pardon.
So you're sitting there 16, no license, and then all of a sudden Obama gets into office.
It wasn't all of a sudden. My dad was like, there may be a thing that Obama's doing that may be able to get you this license.
So that must have been like a really happy day for you.
It was, but I didn't like understand it.
Or at least
so-
for your parents, they must have been stoked.
I'm sure my parents were happy. But yeah.
So suddenly, when you were 17, Obama came in, he passes this law, you go down to the courthouse in Chicago and you get a Social Security card?
Yeah, it was basically like that.
Are you making all of this up? Is this all a lie? Because you're not giving any kind of good details.
Because I don't know.
You were there?
Barely.
You don't remember it?
I just didn't care for it. Like I
Didn't understand what was going on at the
It was
time.
that, and I never believed that I wasn't a citizen. Do you know what I mean?
That's so you.
Like it was just like I was like, yeah. What do you mean I'm not legal? Like what?
Did you just see me? I was just over at the mall hanging out.
I was just talking to my American friends. I'm just drinking Bud Light. I have a fake ID that says I'm from here.
Fucking stupid. God damn it.
No, but like,
I have to deal with these people all the time.
but there's nothing. I was speaking to my lawyer now, and there's nothing I can do to fix my citizenship unless I get married. That's the only thing I can do is get married.
Do you know anybody?
Can you?
You think of anyone?
Yeah, Jason. Corinna.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah.
You'd have to shout her out.
Corinna?
Yeah.
For my papers? No, if I'm marrying anyone, it's 100% going to be Liza. It's not going to be anybody else.
That's pretty cool. You're sitting pretty though.
Yeah, it's great. Like, dude, there's
Someone
so many.
will want to marry you, I'm sure.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my immigrant status.
No, that too. I mean, yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky. It's not as bad as.
Oh
it
yeah,
could be way worse.
It could be awful, and I'm sure people have it off like terribly. But like, it just sucks that like the whole taxes thing, that I had to pay taxes, and I'm still not like recognized as like a member of the society here.
Bullshit.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Well, maybe we should.
I feel like I'm a minority. Is that weird to say? Or am I? Am I considered a minority if like I'm in that like immigrant bracket? Or am I still white?
I know what you're trying to say. I don't think you feel like you're a minority, but I feel like you're being fucked over by the system.
Every time.
The way a minority is.
Yeah. Okay. Because every time in like school and people talk about minorities, I just assumed anyone from America is not a minority. Because I just assumed that like everyone gets like screwed by the American system, so you're a minority in America, right?
Wait, what are you trying to say?
I always thought when we brought up minority, like the minority people in America, like in high school, I always thought it was everybody that wasn't from America.
Man, you went to an all-white school.
Yeah.